$1 saves Peter Snake. By Lorne Bennett, Magic Art. Copyright 2026. Lorne Bennett. All rights reserved. Hello, boys and girls. Welcome back to another midnight edition of Peter Snake's Desert Truth. It's your favorite native son right here on the hot concrete in front of El Guero's Taqueria, Phoenix, Arizona. Asphalt still baking like a griddle even at this hour. Smells like old grease, piss, and the funky rot of whatever died behind the dumpster last week. I shift my weight on the dirty sleeping bag, away from the weeping sores on my back, where the sweat pools and festers. My phone's propped against a half-empty liter of Mountain Dew. Diet because I'm watching my sugar. Chat's crawling in slow. 3 viewers. One's probably a bot. The other 2 are trolls. My chats are always overrun by jealous haters. Whatever. Cash App's open. $1, people. That's all I'm asking. 1 little greenback saves me and keeps the stream alive. Traffic on the I-17 was murder tonight, I tell the lens, flashing the black gap where my front teeth used to be. The exposed roots appear and disappear when I talk. Some fool in a lifted truck rear-ended a minivan. Probably texting. I laugh, and it turns into a wet cough that sprays a fine mist of phlegm across the screen. My feet throb inside the ribbed, dingy white ankle socks. Trench foot is a common occurrence with people pursuing this authentic homeless lifestyle, but I can't get off these mean streets. Everyone's against me, you know. The skin between my toes has gone soft and white, sloughing off in wet sheets if I pick at it through my cheap plastic black Crocs. A shadow moves behind the restaurant's glass door. The night manager, some kid with a neck tattoo, stares out like I'm roadkill he's too tired to scrape up. I give him the finger without looking. This spot's mine. Been mine since they shut down the car wash I used to work at. Place went under because the city raised the minimum wage, and the owner was a cheap bastard who cut our hours. Not my fault I walked out mid-shift. A man's got dignity. I take a long pull from the soda. The carbonation burns like battery acid across the open sores on my gums, but the sweetness hits like sex. Not that I have ever had sex. No sane woman or man is coming near these foul giblets. So I caught type 2 diabetes, sure, but what am I supposed to do? Eat kale without teeth in this blast furnace? The government pushes all that healthy crap while poisoning the water and the air. I saw a documentary once. Or maybe it was a dream. Doesn't matter. I'm a survivor. Chat's slow tonight, I mutter, refreshing the donations. $1.37. Good. Enough for a McDouble after this. The app dinged earlier. Some new creator fund unlocked. They finally monetized me. Said my authentic voice of the streets was valuable content. About damn time. I've been preaching the truth for years while these politicians ride around in air-conditioned SUVs, laughing at guys like me. I lean back, belly spilling over my groin and sides like a sack of warm, spoiled lard. The heat radiates up through my spine, cooking the layers of old sweat and skin flakes that cake my folds. Something's off tonight, though. Too quiet. No sirens, no helicopters. Usually the city's got drones buzzing overhead, pretending to check on encampments. I lean to my side and hawk spit on the sidewalk, a thick yellow glob that sticks and bakes. They want us gone, boys and girls. Clean streets for the tourists. But Peter Snake don't break easy. The door behind me rattles. I don't turn. Probably the manager about to tell me to move. I've heard it before. I'll just stream it live. More views that way. Sympathy dollars. My legs feel heavy, heavier than usual. The numbness in my toes is spreading upward, a creeping rot. Blood clots. Bad circulation. That's what the nurse practitioner said last time I bothered with the free clinic. But I keep doing what I'm doing. Got to. There's a whole system designed to keep the little guy down, especially natives, especially ones who speak truth. I rail against it every night, and still they come crawling back to my stream. Pathetic. Another ding. I turn to look at the phone screen next to my cement bed. Okay, $5 from Desert Donor 88. God bless you, whoever you are. I'm gonna get 2 McDoubles with that. Maybe a large fry. The thought makes my mouth water so bad I have to wipe my pockmarked chin. People don't understand the hunger. Not just food. The need to be seen. To make them pay attention while I rot out here on their doorstep. Gumming and licking creamy, warm peanut butter straight out of huge plastic jars until the roof of my mouth peels in sticky strings. Sipping liters of caffeinated soda to wash it down, the sugar burning through the ulcers. Then later tonight, squatting behind the restaurant's dumpster to do my business. Always the runs, thin and bloody, like my insides are liquefying. That's what happens when the system breaks a man. Footsteps now. Multiple. Boots on pavement. I keep the camera steady. See this, chat? Here comes the jackboots, local government goons. Probably another quality of life ordinance. They'll cite me for existing while they pocket our tax dollars for their fat pensions. A voice, calm and official. Peter. I smirk. That's right. Peter Snake. Voice of the forgotten. Peter Haskins. The name strikes like a bitch slap to my jaw. My real name. The one I buried when I walked away from everything. I finally look up. 2 plainclothes guys, one holding a tablet, the other with that dead-eyed look city employees get when they're about to do something quiet. Behind them, a black van idles at the curb. No lights, no markings. I can see a silhouette cast onto the asphalt, the restaurant manager. Standing in the doorway now, arms crossed, like this was scheduled. The first guy sighs, almost gentle. Peter, the program's over. You've been off the books for 18 months. The payments, the fake profile, the homeless native grift. It was all a homeless community pilot. Public-private partnership, content moderation test. You performed adequately. But metrics are down. Viewers are bored with your repetitive, grifting, inauthentic content, and your health data's triggering liability flags. I blink. The soda bottle slips from my hand, fizzing across the concrete. What the hell are you talking about? I'm Peter Snake. I earned this spot. The car wash. You were Peter Haskins, mid-level administrator in the Phoenix Street Services office. The second guy cuts in, checking his tablet. Embezzled from the Homeless Outreach Fund. Nice touch, by the way, using it to stage your own disappearance. We let it ride, gave you the opportunity, the algorithms, the monetization bump, kept the cottage industry going so we could study it. Data on addiction loops, excuse patterns, audience manipulation. Very useful. My stomach twists. actually twists. A deep, greasy spasm like the old cheap peanut butter is still fighting its way out. The diabetes, the teeth, the trench foot, all of it real now. I made it real. I chose it. Because it was easier than facing the full audit. Easier than being accountable for my real life. Easier than being just another corrupt paper pusher who got caught. The first guy crouches, eye level. You're not even indigenous, Peter. Your mom was from Ohio. We ran the ancestry for the profile. Funny what people believe when a creator leans into the right hashtags. The camera's still rolling. Chat frozen at 4 viewers. I reach for it, but my arms sluggish, the flesh jiggling like warm gelatin. The numbness is everywhere now. Something in the last soda? Or just the years of circling a drain I dug for myself? Time to come in, he says. New pilot starting soon. Fresher faces. Cleaner data. I open my wrinkle-curtained, toothless mouth to rant about the system, about the lies, about how they're the real crooks. But all that comes out is a soft, wheezy laugh. The kind that tastes like trans fats, regret, and the faint coppery, putrid taste of rotten gums. I try again, but nothing else comes. The van door slides open. Cool air spills out, sterile and final. Your favorite reprobate finally got what he begged for, boys and girls. Oblivion.